So, what's up? Blender. I've seen a lot of comments on TikTok and YouTube with stuff like Blender is too hard, the UI makes no sense, I gave up after a few weeks. And I get it. Blender can feel very overwhelming, especially when you're just getting started. But here's the thing, you don't need to learn everything. You just need to learn the right way. So here are 5 things I would do if I had to start Blender again. And the last one is probably the one that made the biggest difference for me. Blender is huge. So many tools, menus, shortcuts, everything. And when you open it the first time, you're like, where do I even start? But the thing is that you don't really need to learn everything. Just focus on one thing, like whatever excites you the most. It could be modeling, animation, lighting, just whatever. So for example, my friend Mike is a 3D animator. He first started with 3D animation. He only learned about that thing. He didn't know modeling, shortcuts, and slowly, as he needed more stuff, he learned it step by step. The thing is, don't try to master everything at once. Just do it step by step. Just pick one direction and the rest will come naturally. Okay, the next one. Stop copying without thinking. You know when you watch YouTube and you see a very cool Blender tutorial and you're like, I want to do that. So you follow it step by step, following all the directions that the YouTuber is doing, and then you finish it and then you realize, did I even learn something? You didn't learn anything. You just follow the instruction. You just stack some modifiers, add some notes, but you don't really know any of what you did. So that's the problem. I think you're copying, but you're not learning the why. So next time, when you follow a tutorial of something cool that you really want to do, just pause. Try to click things. Try to make it your way, the way you want to see it, or the way you want to make it. And ask yourself, what does this modifier do? What is this thing solving right now? And that's why understanding the reason behind every modifier or every action, or behind each step, is what actually makes you better. Okay, and this one might sound weird, but you need to get stuck. Like, actually put yourself in a situation where you have to figure stuff out. I remember trying to build a staircase once, and I had no idea how to repeat the steps, like so that they repeat evenly. So I searched it up and I found the array modifier, and then I tried and started to learn it. So every time you solve a problem like that, the solution sticks harder than if someone just showed it to you. So the important thing, I think, is to not be afraid of not knowing things, and that is how you learn it. Okay, one small project is always better than 10 tutorials. Okay, you know when you're watching YouTube tutorials, they're teaching you how to make something really cool, but you're not really learning until you apply it. So I think instead of doing 10 random tutorials, just build one small project on your own. Like modeling a chair, creating a low poly character, or design a weird spaceship, I guess. It doesn't need to be perfect. The thing is that you have to finish it. You will run into problems and you will learn by solving them. So this way, I think that's way more valuable than just following someone else's process. You will only repeat what that person is doing instead of learning. So I think in the end, you will learn way more, you will develop more skills, and you will remember what you were doing in that situation. And for the last one, I think this is the biggest one for me. And what I mean by understand more than memorize is, for example, I don't know every modifier or shortcut by heart. I just remember the problem I had and the thing that solved it. And that's how I learned how every modifier works and what each modifier is for, you know? Not by memorizing all the tools, all the Blender tools you can imagine, but by understanding when and why they are useful. And honestly, I think that's what makes Blender feel way less overwhelming. Because instead of trying to learn the whole software, you just learn one useful thing at a time, when you actually need it, of course. So yeah, out of everything I said, I think this is the one that made the biggest difference for me.